Hey everyone, this is Grant, and today we're going to talk about a couple of things. The first being a few things that I learned at a recent live show that I had, and the second being Mystic Circuit's Anna, which seems to be a module that I get a lot of questions about. So the first item is the live show. Had a great time, got to meet some internet friends, and got to practice my craft live. Now, some of these lessons I know are going to be familiar to some of you, and one or two will hopefully be new. The first is I should definitely have had a smaller case. I went out with 9U, and I would have been perfectly fine choosing between one of my 6U instruments, maybe even my 3U if I had a sampler and I cramped things enough and, organized my case well. Either way, I would have been just fine using this case or this one by themselves. Second is bring every possible adapter you or the people you are playing with may need. Don't have RCA? I don't care. Bring RCA adapters. What? You don't have balanced? Bring balanced and unbalanced 1/4 inch and XLR even if you don't have it. Lesson is things can and will go wrong. Situations you have not thought of will come up. And who knows, you may be the most prepared person there. Third, and I think most importantly, is monitoring. Make sure you have a monitoring setup that is good for you, that is tested, that you know works for your stuff, because they may not have anything at the venue for you. What happened is my monitors, my in-ear monitors, one of the drivers blew in the right ear, so I had to borrow headphones. I was out of it for the first couple minutes. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, when you're practicing and prepping, make sure you test out your monitors, whether it be a wedge or in-ears, through your setup, through your mixer beforehand, because it's the Wild West once you get to any venue. Yeah, monitoring is definitely the most important part of this. Last would just be a simple piece of advice, and that is just make your internet friends your real friends. We all inhabit a very small community, even if it doesn't seem like that when we're all online. So if you have the chance to meet up with your dorky counterparts in person, play some live shows, jam, do whatever, I highly suggest you take the opportunity. So those are basically my takeaways from the live show. Don't be repatching your rig a lot beforehand. And the key, I think, is practice, practice, practice. Let's get into Mystic Circuit's Anna. Here's the patch I have going. So in this patch, everything is being modulated and triggered via voltage that's coming through Anna. So Anna is working as sort of a macro voltage controller for the patch. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a bipolar LFO and a unipolar envelope, running both of those into Anna and getting my voltage that way. So from Anna, I am deriving all my modulation voltage and the gates that are triggering the things that aren't being modulated by Anna, Platts and Contour 1. I also have a low probability gate going into the sum 1, and it's acting as sort of a hold on all of the voltage. That gives it pretty drastic probabilistic changes, which is real cool. If you'd like a slightly more detailed breakdown of this patch, how I'm using Anna, or any of the samples or stems that come out of these videos, head on over to my Patreon. That's where all this is going to be. As usual, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.